Heat number 3, the lineup for you then. On the inside in red is Gustav Grant from Sweden. Gate number 2 in blue is Peter Schulpak, looking for better this time. Anže Grmek, likewise from Slovenia, out of gate number 3 in white. And Kasper Henriksen off the outside in yellow. In truth, all 4 riders in the opening round here all struggled, so they'll be looking to improve now. Heat number 3, green lights on. Tapes up and they charge towards the first corner. Certainly it's a good start from the outside from Henriksen. He's trying to get there, but on the inside in blue is Schulpak, neck and neck down the back straight. Henriksen comes through nicely, sweeping round the outside, running mid-track. Should be able to hang on to it. He does indeed. Schulpak back in second place. They're tailed off. Grmek back in third and Gustav Grant back in fourth. The front 2 here, Chris, have cleared off. And for Henriksen, a nice Gustav Grant just slipping off there, but he's got the bike away. The race will continue, but for Henriksen out in front, he's looking pretty accomplished and has got a good attitude to the conditions.
Yeah, he has, and he had such a tough start, finishing in last place in Prague. Really, really tough night for the former Swedish under-21 champion. So, yeah, he's going to be very happy with this. He's looking all over the track. He realises he's built up a big lead with Schulpak, the most experienced in terms of under-21 meetings, ridden in the under-21 SGP2 competitions since 2018. So
on the inside in red then is Oscar Paluch. Gate number 2 in blue is Matthias Polstedt. Gate number 3 in white is Nikolai Heiselberg, got a single point, and Anže Grmek from Slovenia goes from the outside in yellow. And it'll be interesting to see if Paluch is a little bit more committed this time, because he's certainly got plenty of speed about him. He knows the place well, and he'll want to do well in front of his own crowd.
Yes, of course, yeah. These track conditions will be different to what he's used to. There's no doubt about that. The Polish Extra League in particular have very strict rules about how the tracks are prepared these days, and it makes them reasonably easy to ride and slick and smooth. So, yeah, this will be different for him, but we'll be looking for better off the inside gate.
We'll certainly be hoping so. We saw the commitment from Sierniak, who had no hesitation at all. He absolutely attacked the track and was mightily impressive. So heat number 5 then. And the tapes are up and we roar towards the first corner. And Paluch this time, wow, that's more like it. He's fired himself to the front, totally committed this time. Hunched over the handlebars down the back straight. Coming through into second place is Matthias Polstedt from Norway, hanging on there nicely. Back in third place is Heiselberg with Grmek out the back. Well, what a turnaround this is. Just shows you the determination there and the commitment. Fast away from the inside gate, and he's there in front. But look at Polstedt coming on strong in second place.
Yeah, young Oscar Paluch doesn't look particularly comfortable on the bike. He's really struggling to keep it down low. He knows he can't afford to move off the inside line, but Polstedt now working the outside, generating plenty of speed. He's going to be committed here. He's got himself past Paluch. Great ride. Paluch there making another mistake, but a great ride from Polstedt.
Polstedt then roaring around the outside, taking advantage of a mistake from Paluch, who turns the bike almost inside out there. But Polstedt coming through in flying colours there. Smashing ride from him. And the lineup then for heat number 11 is Damian Ratajczak off the inside in red. Gate number 2 in blue is Anže Grmek. Gate number 3 in white is Espen Yellelt. And gate number 4 in yellow is Matthias Sierniak. And Ratajczak, with 1 point from 2 rides, will need to improve if he wants to make the semi-finals here this evening. He can do it. We've seen him do it because he did a remarkable performance in Prague, where he turned his fortunes around in fine style. So something similar tonight is required, certainly from the youngster. Another young Pole that they're very excited about. Still a teenager, so plenty of time for him to make his mark at SGP2 level. Settling down then, heat number 11. Tapes up and we're roaring into the first corner, and it's Ratajczak on the inside who moves the traffic out of the way there, and Sierniak certainly came off back. Oh my goodness, forces his way down the inside.
He's made his way to the front.
Fabulous. He went from last to first in one foul swoop there. There wasn't a lot of racing room, but total commitment once again by the world champion out in front. Ratajczak looking handy in second place. Gerald back in third and Grmek out the front. But there's just no stopping Matthias Sierniak. Chris?
That first lap from Schiernack was so calculated. He didn't panic. He just looked for the gaps, realised where they were going to open up before they even opened up, pointed the bike in the right direction, made all the right moves. Then he just settles down into a nice, comfortable race, edge of the dirt, doing everything right.
Fabulous move then earlier on. He's running wider and wider, looking so impressive indeed. Has cleared off out in front, winding, stretching that throttle cable once again. 3 out of 3 for the champion. That's about that, the Swedes. Heat number 16. The line-up for you is Anže Grmek on the inside in red. Gate number 2 in blue is Keenan Rue. Bartek Kowalski out of gate number 3 in white, and Francis Gust off the outside in yellow. Now, Gust needs points here, no doubt about that. Rue's going along nicely, so is Kowalski. Kowalski getting a little bit better as well. Both riders won last time out, so they'll be feeling much better about conditions now.
Yeah, and Francis Gust, as you rightly say, needs the points. Kowalski and Rue will want points to take the pressure off their last rides, but Francis Gust on 4. He definitely needs decent points here. He was a little bit unsettled last time out when he ran the last. He came out very late on the bike, obviously having problems.
Yeah, he was. There was a last-minute panic there, and it unsettled him, and he just didn't look with it at all. So he's got gate 4 here. Probably needs a win, in truth, to move himself on to 7 points. So we'll wait and see. Heat number 16. Tapes are up, and they go into the first corner, and it's Keenan Rue. Smashing start from him. Round the inside, certainly Anže Grmek coming through into 2nd place there, but Keenan Rue with Kowalski back in 3rd place. Gust now hugging the inside, trying to get amongst the points. Kowalski squeezing him up and denies him that move, but Keenan Rue, gate number 2, working a treat there.
Yeah, Keenan Rue with a pretty decent start, great first turn. Seems to have found his pace now. He's settled down into the race, back wheel in the dirt. And Grmek there doing a good job in 2nd place. Holding back Kowalski. Kowalski doesn't seem to have an answer for him. He's chasing him down. And ideally could do with more than this, moving him on to 7, and the pressure will be on in his last ride.
Yeah, Kowalski not looking quite as accomplished as he did in Prague. Certainly having to do it the hard way, but for Keenan Rue, all of a sudden, stamped his authority on heat number 16. He's going to go back-to-back heat victories here and really make his presence felt. On to 9 points now. Good ride from the Australians. Number 18, them riders are smartly up to takes here, and as I say, it's we've had to wait patiently for this, but it's been well worth the wait. So on the inside is Anže Grmek, a much better ride last time in red. Gate number 2 in blue is Emil Brehm, going along nicely. Norik Bladorn needing a point or 2 here, possibly 2 out of gate number 3 in white, and Philip Hellstrom bangs off the outside in yellow. Good looking race here. Certainly the outside 3 riders here amongst the big points should be very competitive indeed. Heat number 18, green lights on, tapes up, and we're away. Good start there on gate number 2 from Brehm. Bladorn chopping back to the inside. Hellstrom Bangs has missed it completely off the outside and is now relegated to the back. Out in front though, Emil Brehm doing a really good job, steady away out in front. Certainly looking good. Bladorn here nicely into 2nd place. Hellstrom Bangs now charges into 3rd place. That'll be enough. He'll move on to 11.
Yeah, this is bad news for Polstead. Bladorn there, just overturning the bike a bit. And would do Polstead a big favour if Hellstrom Bangs could pass Bladorn, because this is going to move Bladorn on to 9 points. But another great ride from Brehm, really going about his business quite quietly, really, but he's just picking up all the points.
Into the last lap then, here comes Hellstrom Bangs round the outside, pushing harder, trying to get the better of the German, now switches to the inside. Bladorn slams the door shut, Hellstrom Bangs out of shape, runs wide, won't